Hey there, boys and girls. Today we're going to be doing Beast of the Dark 2. A fella named Babs popped into the Discord this afternoon, said he's been having some trouble with this trial, and I asked him what kind of team he had, what kind of gear he had access to, and we put something together for him, and hopefully everyone else can kind of glean something from this too. So if you're struggling with this trial, here's a really easy way to beat it. The missions are deal fire and wind damage 3 times or more, defeat Dark Shiva with an Esper, evoke Tetra, and Phoenix. We're just taking an Elena on the friends list. This one isn't specifically built for the trial, just one we've got in the wild here. Up first, we've got Sieghart as our dodge tank. All he's going to be doing is provoking. The reason we're picking Sieghart is he's charm immune. With the comp that we're running that he has access to, I don't have a charm immunity that I could give Sieghart, so or I could give my tank in general. Like Versus the Earth could do this. Really, any provoke tank could do this role. So we're going to take Sieghart since he has natural immunity to charm. And the only thing he's got on is 100% dodge gear, and he's got a wind weapon on for the mission parameters. The magic tank that he's got is Awaken Rain. The only stat you really need to worry about is 160. You need above 150% to ice and dark. If you're going a little bit slower than we do with this one, you're going to need some earth resist too. I geared mine with that resist. If you have to get it with buffs, that's cool too. Jiraiya is going to be here for Mirage. Sarah works, Bart's works, any Bart's with an S, not a Z. Any character that can give you Mirage will work in this slot. As you can see, we don't have any gear on. We're taking Aiko to summon some Espers. I put the Arcana Staff on her. If you don't have access to that, she's on Phoenix. Phoenix does have a fire spell that you can cast. Maybe give her a dual cast materia so she can cast it multiple times. The Elena that he said he could build was around 2200 attack and magic. We scaled mine back for that. As you can see, I have no killers equipped, but I did put mine on Diablos. I don't think this is required. And the friend Elena is geared similarly. 2100 attack, 2245 magic. It's on Diablos. Again, Diablos isn't really required for this because Elena does a whole bunch of damage. Let's get into it. Oh yes, we want to download. What you're going to have on the primitive is a charm attack. If you can gear Sieghart for passive provoke, the charm will go to him and he'll immune it. If you do not have passive provoke enabled for your physical tank, it will go to the highest spirit unit. In this case, it's Rain. So Sieghart's got 50% draw. Rain's got all the spirit. Let's see where it goes. It goes to Rain. Okay. Normally that would be a problem, but since we're taking Aiko, she's got this cooldown here that can remove that. And then once we get our provoke online, that charm will never be another problem. We're going to magic cover, and Jiraiya is going to Mirage. That's all those 3 units are going to do, other than Sieghart punching every now and again. With our Elenas, we're going to Holy Imbue and use Way of the Aurora. Like so. And we're going to avoid all the damage in this fight because we've set our characters up properly for it. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and punch Shiva, like I said, for the wind damage. Oh yeah, Golem's covering. We're going to punch for the wind damage. And we are going to cast a fire. And our Elenas are going to use their LBs. Now, because Golem's got a cover, this won't perfect chain. It messes with the chain animations. That's fine. This damage really isn't that important to us. I would actually like him to stay above 80%, so he doesn't go into a threshold and delay us a turn. But whatever happens, happens. Yeah, so he went below 80. That's okay. And then we're going to refresh this magic cover and Mirage. So 80% is his threshold, like I said. He's going to become immune to damage for 1 turn. That's no problem. We'll use Aurora Arts and just another Imbue. That way we don't lose it. Imbue. We're going to go ahead and summon Phoenix right here. We dealt fire damage to both of them. Now we're summoning Phoenix. That gives us the fire parameter. We'll go back to taunt with Sieghart. And we'll refresh our magic cover and our Mirage. Like I said, Golem's mitigation is only for 1 turn. You can see he's already taking damage again. We've got 2 turns with the Elena to do her optimal damage rotation. So we'll just triple cast Blade Crystal ×3. Make sure we got Golem targeted. Send this off. Got Golem out of the way. We'll use Perform Apps to get some Esper Orbs with Ico. We will punch with Sieghart and just refresh our covers again. Now Shiva's going to go immune since Golem died, so we're going to have to wait another turn. Stuff like this is really fun for someone like Elena that has to do things to set up her damage. We're going to use an Imbue again. Like I said, the Imbue is kind of redundant, but I just don't want it to fall off. And we're going to use Way of the Blossom. That's just going to give us our LB back again so we can do a really big Blade Crystal chain. We're ready for our last Esper. And we're not going to do that quite yet. We're going to hang on to it. We'll just do another fire damage. We'll have Sieghart punch or refresh our covers. There's the charm that went out on Sieghart. He's immune to it. That's what I was saying. I actually forgot about that charm, and I was using Veritas of the Earth, and it was charming him, so he couldn't evade, and he was dying. I could still win, but clean it up, make it look more presentable. We're going to go ahead and use Elena's Limit Burst here, but don't chain this, because it's going to do a whole lot of damage to Shiva, especially considering both these Elenas are on Diablos. It might actually push her to 80%, I don't know. Well, so hopefully it doesn't. 91, let's see what this one does. The only reason, nothing bad's going to happen to you, I just want to keep her above 80, that way we can just kill her next turn. If you go below 80, I think she goes into a threshold again. We just don't want to deal with that. So we'll taunt again. Like I said, Ico, she don't have anything to do, we can use fire. And we'll just repeat our covers. If you're concerned, I believe our cooldown's back up with those stat breaks. You can clear the stat breaks with Ico's cooldown right here. I don't think it's going to be necessary for the team that we have. Elena is super powerful. So we're going to get Blade Crystal ×3 ready. Let's see, Jiraiya's got our Tetra. We're going to both finish with an Esper with Tetra and summon Tetra, so that's going to get both the missions out of the way here. That's what I was saying about removing the breaks. She's really overkill, and there's your Esper damage in the overkill. That should get you all missions. It's really nice and simple. Like I said, if you go slower with this, say you push a threshold, it's totally fine. Just like I said, keep your covers up, keep your provoke up. Make sure you get your elemental damages out. Make sure you get your Espers out. That's about that for that. Well, there you go, Babs. Hopefully you can get something from that and clear this trial on your own. And everybody else, if this helps you, that's great. That's what we're here for. If you guys need any help with trials, you want a specific team ran for it, I'm not going to be doing an Elena clear on Blood Moon. I tested it out a little bit, and in my opinion, I don't think she makes for a good clear unless you're going to basically 2-turn Moon. So, you know, you're going to damage Moon down to like 40-something%, then you're going to kill Moon the following turn, or the next turn that you can damage Moon. People have already done gods that way, and that's great. They're great gods and everything. I just don't think like doing with Elena legitimately is the best thing to do, because sometimes you're going to get holy and ice ads, and it's just going to get real messy. I think it's easier to do it with conventional mages. That's just my opinion. I'm sure plenty of people have cleared it with multiple different ways with the Elena, but I'm just not going to do that. Hope you liked the video. Like I said, I hope this helps you guys out, and if I can help you guys out with any other trials, leave me a comment below, hit me up on Discord, private message me. Our Discord's open to anybody that wants to join. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the week. Toodaloo.